Bramley for loafing dog. You know, when I get the hankering for a hot dog, I go to Cleveland, Texas. Just a couple blocks off the square, they got loafing dog. They got the Neely dog, the Mary Sunshine dog, the Casey dog, and the Shirley dog. Why, they even got the Pacer dog, the Brooklyn dog, and the Jim dog. Can't forget the Shane dog, or the Joy dog, and the Monty dog. I like that fool. The Nakia dog and the Braxton dog round things off. Why, they even got a kids menu too.
Loafing Dog, 208 East Chambers Street, Cleveland, Texas. Lunch, catering, or takeout, plus outdoor seating. Phone numbers 817-556-1040.
This is Wilford Brimley. And don't forget, Loafing Dog won't give you diabetes.
Out-of-date carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
Hey, there's something you forgot to do. It sure is hot. Are you sweating like a dog? Wait, what? Dogs don't sweat. Oh no, you forgot to get your window tinted. Whether it's the kitchen window that sits in the sun for the hottest part of the day, or you just got new wheels, call Sharp Window Tinting in Burleson. 817-615-9379, or look them up on the web, sharpwindowtint.com.
I got the girl thing going on. It's a whirlwind of shoes and thongs. I'm overflowing with chiffon, and I dress myself to my favorite songs. I got the girl thing through and through. I want the diamond ring and pearls too. I need the whole shebang, something borrowed and blue. Till death do us part, and lots of I love yous. It's a girl thing. Try to understand, it's not a me thing. No different than my friends. I get what I want, and I want it back. And it's a girl thing. Ooh, it's a girl thing. I got the girl down the path, red wine is my drink. Imagine that warm bubbles flowing in my bath. When I put my jeans on, I ask if I love that. It's a girl thing, try to understand. It's not a me thing, different than my friends. I get what I want, and I want it bad. It's a girl thing. Ooh, it's a girl thing. I need a girl thing tonight. Gather the girlfriends for a really good time. Hit the dance floor till morning light. When tomorrow comes, we'll have something to hide. It's a girl thing. Try to understand. It's not a me thing. No different than my friends. I get what I want when I want it bad. It's a girl thing. Come on, girls. Yeah, it's a girl thing. Try to understand. It's not a me thing. No different than my friends. I get what I want when I want it bad. It's a girl thing. Ooh, it's a girl thing. Hair's all done up, tight jeans, rocking shirt, favorite scarf, and your girl's got you loosened up. Your sexy heels on, ruby red, strappy lace, wearing your game face, turn the music up. It's time to rock, girl. So get going, girl. Get your go, 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 girl on, girl. Get your feet out on the hot, hot road and make the world your stage, girl. Yeah, go, girl. Can't be sitting there shaking your pretty little thing from a chair, girl. So get your go, 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 girl. Go, go, go. Yeah, go, girl. It's time to move on. Can't get nothing done if you're watching all the fun from a bar stool. There's something wrong if you're wasting time watching the world dance around you. It's time to rock, girl. Yeah, get on, girl. Get your go, 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 girl on, girl. Get your feet out on the hot, hot road and make the world your stage, girl. Yeah, go, girl. Can't be sitting there shaking your pretty little thing from a chair, girl. So get your go, 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 girl. Go, go, go. Yeah, go, girl. You can't rock nothing if you're always fussing about something. Don't be a drama queen. Just have some fun. On, girl, get your go, 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 girl on, girl. Get your feet out on the hot, hot road, make the world your stage, girl. Yeah, go, girl. Can't be sitting there shaking your pretty little thing from a chair, girl. So get your go, 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 girl. Go, go, go. Yeah, go, girl. Ooh, you go, girl. Yeah, go, girl. Gotta get off that bar stool already, girl. Come on. out to the unknown. If I could dance to a never-ending song, if I could glance at what the future holds, I would. If I could drink my nerve and talk to you, if I could think I've nothing left to lose, if I could blink these fears aside away, I would. If I could, I would run to you, I would find a way, I would kiss your lips, and I would stay. I would love you, I would feed your soul, I would let you in, and I would give my all to you if I could. If I could take your kiss and every breath, if I could waste the day with you in bed, if I could place my heart into your hands, I would. If I could, I would run to you, I would find a way.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to JoCo Vibes here on JoCo Community Radio. I'm Tiffany Carlen with Nona Reed and Diana Roberts. Our new morning.
Morning.
Oh, I hear an echo. It's me.
Is it you?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? You need me to turn it down?
Nothing on your
Oh.
end. It's her end, right?
But
I don't hear it now.
I
Yeah.
muted it.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
She muted.
That's what it was.
Well,
Okay,
good morning.
Good morning.
Happy post Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Weekend.
Thank you
Yes.
for hot cocoa.
You are so welcome. You know, if I get here early, I feel it's only fair for me to get your coffee and your.
That's what
your
I
hot
always
cocoa
do for
ready.
her. But now, like I said, I feel literally a bang running behind too lately.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Right. It
Yeah.
happens.
Is there another mic open or something? I hear something.
I don't think so. I've only got 3 open.
All right.
Yeah, we good.
It's just me.
It's just
I
you.
only. It sounds
only
like
hear
we're all
us.
fine.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Woohoo!
So let-
Voices in my head.
I think so. Oh Lord. Maybe it was from the remainder of last night. We had a little business meeting last night.
Yeah.
At our favorite place because that's where we like to go. So
Yeah.
the Rim,
It
just
is.
the Rim.
It is the rim. I love the rim. I do.
Said it just the tip. I don't know.
I was a little slow on that one.
You are feeling the remedy of yesterday.
You know what? I instead of taking my sleeping pill, I took my husband's because it's twice as strong,
Oh no.
and it knocked me out.
Oh goodness.
And I'm very happy about it because I got some sleep.
Oh, that's good.
My eyes may not show it yet,
Right.
but I actually feel like I got some sleep. So it literally turned my brain
I
off.
did magnesium and slept like a baby.
It did.
I was gonna
Okay.
take my nighttime magnesium, which I
Yeah.
usually do, and
That helps
whatever.
you sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're going
Really?
to take magnesium, actually, is better to take it before you go to sleep because it does help you get a good night's sleep. Also,
It makes
Ah.
you sleepy.
along with so many other things.
Gets
but-
rid of stress.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like there's I take the blend that has like the stress relieving.
It might. I have to look.
Yeah, it's like 250 milligrams or 500.
I just
something
need
like
to start
that.
using my essential oils again. I have like this spray that has like essential oils in it, and I spray my pillow.
Oh, the
It's got like
lavender.
eucalyptus and
Yeah, I'll
lavender. It's
do-
beautiful.
I have
do
that
that.
too.
I have a
Yes.
blend called Rutavala, which has all of it in it, and you roll it on your feet.
Oh,
But
okay.
It's not a pleasant smell.
Oh, well, that's why you probably put it on your
You
on
put it on your
so you don't have to
feet.
smell it throughout
Well,
the night.
it has
That's great.
oh gosh, which one is it?
I know, but it all goes back down to the feet again.
Yeah,
You know,
putting stuff on your feet.
Yeah,
It does
right.
work, like the
it
onions.
makes yeah.
Remember we were
Right.
talking about
Yeah.
that?
I love that top, by
So-
the way. Both of your tops are cute.
Thank you.
I love it. Y'all look
Thank you.
gorgeous.
Thanks. I like your top too,
Oh, well, thank you.
blues.
especially the dragon that's climbing through your hair right now.
Yes,
It's
she likes to be in my hair. Like this is her thing.
It's a
Mhm.
special kind of accessory,
Yes.
and it matches
Mhm.
your shirt.
Right? She
So-
matches so well.
I know. Well, I walked couldn't find my key, so I just knocked real quick. She opened and I was like, "Whoa, hello."
I brought my bearded dragon with me today. Her name is Jar Jar Binks. We did think she was a boy. I've had her since she was a baby, and she's about 2 years old now. And so I brought her with me because she's been really weird lately. I think it's because she senses the other dragons. I accumulated 2 other adult dragons by my adopted daughter. She was moving in with her boyfriend, and the mom did not want the bearded dragons there. So I, of course, me being a good hearted, and I already have a bearded dragon, and I ended up getting a baby bearded dragon. I was like, 2 more won't hurt. So now I technically have 4 at my house. But I think she senses the other adult males, and I think she just needed to get out of the house for a little bit because she keeps like going, like we call it surfing. They go surfing in their housing, and it's where they're moving their feet, and they're like messing with the glass, and it's like they're surfing, trying to get out of the glass, like trying to get out of their tank. And that's
Yeah.
what she's been telling me, that she wants to get out. And I was like, well, I got to go to work, so I guess you're just gonna come to work with me. Let's go.
It's an exceptional cup of coffee.
Thank
I
you.
just want to tell you, thank you very much for
You
making
are
me
welcome.
coffee.
You are so welcome.
Tuesday.
Mm.
We feel like we haven't been here on a Tuesday in a really long time.
It does feel like a long time.
So let's start our week off with the focus word of the week. Maybe
Let's
that,
Hey, wait.
maybe to,
Weren't we here just last Tuesday? It was the only day.
you're
we
right.
were-
Oh,
This is
that's
true.
right. That is
This
right.
is true.
I was about to say yeah, and then I was like, "Wait."
It's because we missed Wednesday and
Yeah,
Thursday. I think
yeah.
that's what really is
Yeah.
throwing us off. Absolutely. I get it.
Totally right.
I get it. Yeah, let's go with the focus. Let's get
all
focused.
right. Focus word of the week. Maybe it'll help me get out of my little morning funk I'm in.
No
Not
funk. It's
knocking
just
around.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Hi, bye. All right. So this is if you're tuning in for the first time, this is Focus. It's how one word a week will transform your life. It's by Clear Cherry Reeves. Highly recommend getting this. And it's a word of the week, and I don't pre-read it so that it has the same effect for me that it has for you. And I only read the scripture that goes along with it, and then the focus tip.
I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
gosh, she's all the way up in your head.
She is going into your headphones. She wants to hear.
Okay. You want to
Oh
hear
my
it
gosh.
She
too?
wants to know what's
Oh.
going
That
on.
is hilarious.
She does
Man, if you
this.
can see this.
She like,
Oh,
oh,
she's gonna fall.
oh goodness. Jar Jar, calm down, woman. Okay. You're messing up mommy's
What's
hair.
up? She hears me talking.
Hi there.
She's trying to check y'all out.
She's
like,
holding
"Who's here?"
on to the headphone.
Oh, this is going to be
It's
so
so-
fun when I get the
oh my
headphones out.
gosh.
I
You
don't
really
know if
need
you
to
guys can
picture
see
I
that.
that.
know.
Okay,
All right,
got
here
it.
we go.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to read the focus tip and then the scripture that goes with it. But there's other pages to this. So if you get this book, there's more to it once you read it. So this
Sorry.
I mean, if this
She's,
isn't
like, hanging
making
on.
your day better already,
she's like holding on for dear
she's
life
got
right
a
now.
personality. That's for sure. Ow, ow. Okay, come here.
She is so wrapped in your hair.
I know. I got her.
Okay.
I got her.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right.
impressive.
What are you doing, woman? Calm down. There you go.
She
Yes.
loves you.
She does. She does. She just cannot get enough of mommy.
Aw.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
All right. So this week's focus word of the week is words.
Words.
Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. It's Psalm 19:14. And the focus tip of the week is this week, before you speak, think through the words you use. Take note of the words people speak to you and decide whether or not to let them into your heart. Discard the ones that don't speak truth and love.
I think I was talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like if it does not, if your vocabulary is huge, right?
Yeah.
What you say has an impact,
Mhm.
Words hurt.
and how you say it. It
Yep.
absolutely can if you allow it. That's the
True.
thing. Do
Right.
not allow those words to hurt you, and you'll be all right. Thank you. I'm sorry. It was a little warm in here, so I feel like the door opening.
Well, if the
even
girls
turned
leaving,
it-
we can leave it open. But,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
turned the air down.
but yeah, it does. There's some other scriptures that go with it. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. And that's Proverbs 12:18. Another one is gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. That's also Proverbs 16:24. And Matthew 15:11 says, it's not what goes into your mouth that defiles you. You are defiled by the words that come out of your mouth. Man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is our thoughts. Our thoughts are what
Man.
really put out into the universe. I call it the universe, right? But like
Mhm.
it really puts it out into the universe what is going to happen. Like you're manifesting, right? And even in Christianity, they believe, right? You
Mhm.
believe it, you see it, you visualize it, and it will be.
See it, believe it,
See it, believe
receive it.
Yes.
And
Just
Sorry,
like
I did that
you
backwards.
hear a lot of people right now talking about saying, I feel sick. I feel miserable. I feel, and they're using it in the Christian way of saying that it's going to manifest on you. I said that wrong.
Manifest. Yeah, it's okay. We got you. We got you.
it's you're going to start feeling sick.
Right.
You might be just a little head cold, but if you keep saying that, it's going to be you're more sick
Right.
or you do feel terrible, or you feel depressed, and you're going to keep feeling depressed because you're not putting the good energy into your body.
Right.
You're putting the bad energy.
It's like for instance, for a whole month, I've had a double ear infection.
Mhm.
And I knew it, I knew it with, but I wasn't like, oh, and
Mhm.
my equilibrium was getting off. It still is off. And honestly, I was supposed to be in Prosper, Texas this morning, but I didn't feel like me driving with my equilibrium off that long of distance was a good
yeah,
idea.
right.
So, I was like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to miss this morning. But because I haven't even started my meds, I'm getting my meds after this.
Oh, for your ears.
Yes. But but what it is I was telling myself, okay, I still can get up and I can do these things. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't letting that affect my day or what I was going to do. It's not contagious, right?
Mhm. Right.
I'm not running a temperature or anything like that, so I can be around other people. The only thing is I have to be careful with how quickly I stand up,
Right.
and but being aware of that and me being aware of that, it still has not slowed me down, right?
Mhm.
Except for maybe a couple of days last week. I was like, okay, I need to go to the doctor. I was getting really sick to my stomach. It was terrible. But that's the thing, like, though, I was telling myself, okay, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to relax for a little bit, and then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something for a little bit, and then I'm going to
Mhm.
get back and I'm going to sit down. And so I did that, and that's what you can do when you're sick. Instead of thinking, oh, woe is me, I'm sick, I can't do
Mhm.
anything, say, hey, you know what, I'm going to lay here for a little bit, and I'm going to relax, and I'm going to let this kind of like start to work itself out. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, because it's really
Mhm.
not good to be laying still for too long. And it's not good to have it in your head that you're so sick,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
Stagnant.
Yeah.
You become stagnant. You
Right.
quickly become stagnant.
And you continue to stay sick. Like you don't heal. You can heal. Our mind has the power to
Right.
heal itself.
Absolutely.
It does. Our God gave us that. Like
Mhm.
we are made in his image, right? So if we're made in God's image, then we have that power through him to be able to heal.
Yep.
You go, girl.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
I'm sorry. Were you just preaching?
I was.
I like it. I liked it.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, so speaking of that and holidays, and did you guys do any Black Friday shopping at all?
Only on Amazon.
You did it on Amazon?
I did, but it wasn't really Christmas shopping.
No, I
It
did
was-
not.
I needed a new vacuum. I got a new vacuum and it sucks so well.
Oh, okay. I was gonna wait. I was like, that could have gone. Like,
Yeah,
I was thinking
baby.
you didn't like it at first. I was like, oh snap.
No, it's a Bissell, and
Okay.
I've been doing shark
Oh,
product for the last 2 purchases,
great.
and I do like shark, but man,
What'd you get?
I got a Bissell, and it's a
I
pet
like Bissell.
one.
Yes, we have probably
And
the same one.
For anyone who doesn't know where I live out in the country, and right in where my house is, it is very just a lot of sand, dirt kind of thing.
Right.
So most of my house is not uh, carpet at all, because I learned that when my uncle had passed away and we were redoing the house, when we pulled up all the carpet, I was like, oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
It just
Well,
it
we
holds
still-
in there.
yeah.
Even if you suck it
So
up with a vacuum
we
cleaner.
decided not to do carpet in most of the rooms except in the bedrooms,
Right.
which now I wish we would have not done carpet at all.
Hey, you can pull it up
Well, we're going to.
like we did.
So
Done with that.
so when I got the pistol the other day, well, I did it right before I came to our meeting, because it came in and Dalton put it together for me, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out real quick. Now, I knew there was some dog hair, but the amount of dirt in that one area that I vacuumed, my son was like, Mom. And I'm like, that's why I'm constantly not one. We're talking about building, and I'm like, I don't want carpet at
Right.
all.
Right.
At all.
Yeah. That's what I told my husband. I was like, I don't.
And then so I vacuumed when I got back home last night and finished up, and I showed my husband, and it was full. The whole thing was full. And that was just our bedroom. And he's like, oh
You
my
hot
gosh.
flashing?
I think so. I think it's a coffee. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You're
Like,
totally
the
okay.
coffee-
Don't be sorry.
Oh,
So
and it could be the sweater. Like,
I did a Black Friday, but it was not a Christmas gift.
oh yeah.
Hey, listen.
That
when
was a
women-
Christmas gift to yourself.
It's just as you get older and you
Yeah.
and you have your own, like, even thinking back to when I had my first apartment by myself, any kind of gift like that
Yeah,
went towards the
right.
apartment was
Yeah.
like Christmas.
Yeah.
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 So, even a new toaster, like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I can toast stuff now.
I like my Instapot. I can't wait to use it again.
Yeah. Oh, I use mine all the time.
So
It
awesome.
stays on my counter.
I
I've
used
become-
it the other day and I hadn't used it in a while. But it's one of the things I use to usually make my soups. If I'm turning chicken tacos into chicken taco soup,
Yeah.
then that's the way I go. But
Okay.
and it just kind of depends. I've been just back to the stove mostly and my air frying oven, and I love it.
See, that's all I need is an
I
air
like
fryer.
it a lot.
I do have an air fryer, but
Okay,
I don't
if
have
you
an
do
air
an-
fryer
Right.
oven.
If you do an
But
air
I will when
fryer,
we build-
you look.
get to
There's
it,
several
air
different
fryer
types,
oven.
but Emerald has one, and it's a multi-level
Mhm.
oven. My dad has it, and so you can use it as an air fryer, but you can use it in other ways too. And it's it's bigger.
Right.
It's bigger, so you
Mhm.
can fit more stuff in it. Like the air fryer that I had bought, and I think I gave it to Haley.
Yes.
And did you
And she's
inherit?
still no, she's
She still
well,
has
I mean,
She's got it packed up, but
it's
yeah,
packed up, but yes.
it's smaller.
Actually, we pulled it out the other day.
Did you?
And used it when we
Oh.
were doing some
So
double things.
it has a smaller drawer, and so I recommend that if you want to do, bigger things, or, even fish and stuff like that, to get one that it's more of an oven
Right.
shape to where you can really get that in there. Because I have done my salmon in there, and it comes out spectacular,
Ooh.
crispy on the top and perfectly
I'm
moist
still
on the
waiting
inside.
for a dinner invite.
I will be cooking soon. I will be
Okay.
cooking soon, and
All right, I'm
I
excited.
actually am. I'm going to host a friend's dinner party type of thing.
I know. I'm sad we didn't do a
Possibly
Friendsgiving.
in December. I don't know, because I don't know where we're going to be. We're supposedly going to be traveling, and it's a whole nother conversation that I really don't want to have.
Okay. Maybe later.
So yeah, like, not being here for
Don't
Christmas.
do it.
I don't know if I can do that, really. And I've tried to tell my
oh
husband,
my
I'm like,
gosh,
I really
'cause
don't.
I'm like, let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Right.
See, but I'm going to be traveling
But
otherwise.
my
So
kids are all so much older now, so it's
Yeah, but it's not-
different.
to me,
it's different
it's
to me.
it's not just about the kids, though.
Mhm.
I mean, it's the traditions that I love to do, and I like to be in my house with it all, decorated, and I enjoy that.
Right.
Like the Christmas decoration, I never took down out of the dining room all year.
I can't do it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Well,
All right.
Todd was like, but it kind of really works there. I'm like, this is just being lazy. That's what this is. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Abnormal realities. I love my mom.
Yep. She sent me a message.
My mom did?
Yeah, Wednesday night. And she invited me over tomorrow night to watch Titanic and share a bowl of popcorn. And I accepted.
You did?
Yep.
That'd be fun.
And she calls it Chaps Only Night. Every Saturday night.
Look.
Miss Dixie,
Look,
how you doing? He said, it's my mom, bro. All right, it's my mom.
I want to hear the answer to the Titanic and popcorn. Go ahead, Mom. What's up?
Oh!
Hi, boys.
Hi,
I just
Mom.
wanted to ask Rocky if he wanted butter on that popcorn or not.
I would
my
rather
God.
have the butter somewhere else, but if popcorn's the only place I can have it, I'll take it.
Jeez,
Hey,
dude.
nobody says I can't roll around in it for a little bit.
All right, Mom.
That is my
Love
girl.
you.
I love you,
Mom.
Dixie.
Abnormal realities
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Dixie.
Bye. I love you too.
with Ron and Rocky. Weekdays, 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on JoCo Community Radio.
Holy crap.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Out of deck carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
Welcome back to the second half of JoCo Vibes. I'm Tiffany with Nona and Diana. Gonna have to add Diana onto all of our stuff for the morning show because
Aw.
she's become a staple, I believe.
And we love it.
I do love it, actually. And it's always good to have a third sometimes because if one can't make it, then no one's ever alone
Right.
at the table. So
Mhm.
anyway, JoCo Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, and is live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneInJoco.com is the place to find all the ways to listen and watch. And the station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store. Check out our lineup and more at JoCoCommunityRadio.com. This episode and more brought to you by Patriot Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-TEX-HAIL. That's 844-839-4245 and get them in your corner before the next storm hits. And be sure to dress your arms and more this holiday season at thetiffy.com. That's TheTiffie.com. Made in the USA. Accessories for women, as well as the Scrub Buddies line, which is for the uniform, anyone who wears uniforms to work, especially scrubs. So,
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm Tiffany, Nona, Diana. We're all here chilling along with Jar Jar Binks,
with Jar Jar Binks,
the
our mascot.
our mascot today. Yeah, I love it. And she's just chilling
She
now that
is.
she's not crawling in your hair.
I know she was getting a little crazy again. I was like, "You're going to be on my lap now. That's it. You're done. No more shoulder."
So tell me about your Thanksgiving. Let's talk
Oh.
turkey.
So you know,
Again.
I had to make the green bean casserole. It was a huge hit. I did some like I changed it up this year.
Okay, what'd you do different?
Ooh, I don't know if I should tell all the secrets, but let me just say I sauteed some onions and in the bacon grease. And I sauteed the onions in the bacon grease as well as some extra potato or some extra mushrooms. And then I added all of it and mixed it all together with some Monterey Jack cheese. And then
Oh.
I put it all into the casserole. I do the ones that you can throw away.
Mhm.
It's so much
Yeah.
easier. I'm not bringing my own dishes. I hate doing that. I just buy the throwaway ones when I'm doing.
Yeah, if you're going to
Thanksgiving.
somebody else's house, I get it.
Right. And so I mix it all up in that, put it back in the oven, put the French onions. Of course, I put some inside of it. I mix it in so you get that crunchy
So
taste
do
on the
I.
inside. Yes. And then I put it all on the top layer. And it was a big, huge hit.
That sounds delicious.
It was really
I
good.
did not do anything different with my green bean casserole this year.
No.
I just did very, very standard.
I really liked it with the cheese in it. And then those holiday veggies that I was doing, those actually came out really good. That was also a big hit.
Awesome. That was a recipe you followed?
It was a recipe that I followed. Now I will mix it up a little bit next year because I did see some things that I would have added a little bit less or more of, right? For my taste buds.
And then your husband made Fireball brownie bites.
He made Fireball brownie bites.
So he didn't do cheesecake.
He didn't do the cheesecake because I guess so. When I went to the store and got everything, it was my fault because I didn't get the ingredients last minute, guys. Because then everybody took all of the pies, like the pie crust,
Yeah,
the foldable ones. Like that's what he needed, and all I could get was the frozen. So we still have all the apples, and he's like, I'm gonna make it later. I was like, okay, cool.
All right, I did do my gravy different this year, thanks to Chef Gary and his tips.
I'm saying, like, he's good. He's supposedly a really good cook. I still haven't had him cook for me.
He
yet.
is. Okay, so
He's
this is brilliant. So I usually always take the turkey and the giblets and I will boil them and start my broth that way.
You do giblets? I've never tried
No,
giblet
they're
gravy.
it's just all in there. I don't delete the giblets in the gravy.
Okay.
You're just taking it and boiling it. But he taught me, he said, roast it first. So roast the turkey neck along with the giblets. I seasoned it with salt, pepper.
Sorry, the turkey neck just reminds me of that
the video. I know. I had one better, and I don't think I sent it to you guys, but it was, and I'll tell you in a second. All right, so you roast the turkey neck and the giblets, season it with salt, pepper, garlic, and I throw some Italian seasons on there as well. I roasted it. It smelled so good in the oven. Okay, so then I took it out, put it in a pot, deglazed the pan, and then took all the deglazings and dumped it into the pot. Added my water. Added more salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning, and some thyme, and then that's thyme for those that don't know what I'm talking about.
I thought it was called thyme.
It is called thyme.
Okay, it is called thyme because I've been calling it thyme.
It is thyme. I'm messing around.
At first, I called it thyme. I did until I was corrected.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and then I let that boil, and then I let it simmer for hours. And let me just tell you, that made the best damn gravy. The best gravy. Because then I still deglazed my turkey pan the next day, and got a bunch of the drippings out of there and added it to, and holy Hannah, that was the best gravy. And I should have stole it from my dad's fridge and brought it home with me. And I'm mad. So now I have to make another turkey. Yeah. So maybe that's what we'll do. Okay. Maybe we'll just have another Thanksgiving. Because the one thing I didn't get this year, and my dad we're at dinner at Homo's house. He lives in Gonzales, Louisiana. And if you've never been to Homo's house, or if you're driving through the Baton Rouge area, please detour off to Homo's house because you'll be so amazed.
That's where we ate, right?
Yeah. Were you with us when we went there? We did. We walked the grounds, right?
Because I remember seeing the pictures. It's like, hey, we went there.
Yeah. And so the Christmas lights and just everything.
Ooh,
totally forgot
beautiful.
you were with us when we ate. You guys were with us when we ate in the big carriage house all by ourselves. Okay.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
It really is. I didn't like eating in the carriage house by ourselves because
I didn't either, but
we ate in the main dining room this time, and some cackling girls. I don't know if they were a sorority or what came in. It was so effing loud. And Linda and I were looking at each other, my bonus mom, and we're looking at each other like, these girls clearly did not go to etiquette school. Like, shut the F up. You're in this big dining room, and it's a really nice restaurant.
It is a nice restaurant.
You don't go in there cackling all loud, and I get it. Have fun, but be respectful of the people around you.
That's right.
So simple.
Absolutely.
So Anyway, an etiquette school still exists.
It does.
By the way, there's week-long.
Makes me wanna
That's
sit
a
up
whole
straight.
nother
I was slouching.
right. There's a whole thing. There's multiple etiquette schools in Louisiana. I'm sure there are in other states as well, mostly in the South, that you can send your girls to for a week, and then there's stuff that you can send your boys to as well. And then at the end of the week or two that they go to it, there's a cotillion, and they dress in period.
Oh, that's probably pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. So there's this one
No.
school that opened in 1986. Miss Dixie is the one who started it, and her husband are in their 80s, and they still run it. And I cannot tell you the name of it right now because it's on the tip of my tongue. But there's actually a documentary about this school. So
Nice.
anyway, sorry, I squirreled off talking
Okay.
about these annoying girls, but it was all dressed in, for Christmas, and it was so great to just walk. And I shared some videos on my Facebook page. So anyway, so that was good. Anyway, so what wasn't on the menu? I squirreled them a couple of times.
Yes, you did.
So sorry. There was no sweet potatoes on the menu. So, but the point I was going to make, because we were eating at Homa's house, was that my dad goes, I forgot to tell you there were sweet potatoes in the refrigerator. I'm like, are you shitting me? So I still could have made my sweet potato casserole. Actually, I make a souffle. So, which is more like dessert.
Right.
So we'll have to do that.
I guess that's what I made.
That sounds really good.
Because
Is
I
that what
was
you made?
craving
Sweet
sweet
potatoes after our
potatoes
show?
too.
Yeah. And then I had to get an apple pie.
No one seems to bring it.
A
So
pumpkin pie,
I did.
and I never even ate it. I never ate the pumpkin pie, which is, yeah, you just get so busy, and then by the time I'm done eating and I'm full, and and I just never went back for dessert. I stupidly poured more wine.
I had glühwein. My mom made her amazing glühwein.
What's glühwein?
Glühwein is hot. So it's German, right? Of course. And so you put the wine in a crock pot with assorted fruits and seasonings, and then
like a sangria almost.
yeah, almost,
Or
but
a
it's
hot
like a
cider
hot.
But you drink
sangria.
it hot.
Yeah, and it will get you can drink enough to where you're like, ooh,
Okay,
I'm
she's in
feeling
charge of
this.
making that when we have
Okay.
our Friendsgiving
Okay,
or whatever
All right.
we're gonna do.
Yes,
I'm a little
I've got a
scared.
crock pot too. I can do
No,
it. Why?
man.
It's so
Hot
good.
wine doesn't. Is it?
It's to
so
me
good.
it sounds
Is it
like
a red wine?
Yeah, it's a red
hot
wine.
cider.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you
Love
don't have
cider,
to make
but-
it sweet. You can make it like a little bit more dry. I kind of
Mm.
prefer it a little bit more sweet though.
Okay.
And my mom, what she does is she takes a dry red wine and she puts sugar at the bottom, and then she stirs it really good before serving it, so it gets a little bit of that sugar flavor in
Mhm.
with the wine.
So no diabetics at the table.
Yeah, no
with this drink.
diabetics.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So how was
What about
yours?
you?
What about you? You made
I mean,
the sweet potato.
I did because I was like, man, I'm really craving those. So I brought those and I only did like a small little, what is that? Was that 4x4 kind of
8x8 of sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did a small and with
Ate the
brown
whole thing yourself?
sugar and the marshmallows on top.
Yes.
And no,
Tell me
I
more.
wasn't the only one who ate it, and it was almost gone. So
What other sexy ingredients were in your sweet potatoes? Because
that's really all.
I'm jealous.
But then, of course, Chef Gary gave us a trick because my husband was in charge of the turkey again.
Yeah, how the turkey came
And
out.
it was very moist, and we got a lot of
Oh,
compliments.
did you do the compound butter in the between the meat and the skin?
Yes, but I didn't let it get solid again because I didn't get it all started in time, so it was still kind of soft and everything. So I did the massaging thing.
Mm. I violated that turkey in
Me
so many
too.
ways. First,
Yeah.
I fisted it with the stuffing. Okay. And then I stuck my hands in between the meat and the skin and really pulled it apart.
Yeah.
And then I took
Jesse's
that
like, are
butter
we
and I
supposed to tear it apart like
stuffed
that?
my
Like,
butter in between the
yes.
meat and the skin. And then I oiled and buttered the outside of the skin, just rubbing it all over and seasoning it. And then I gave it a little spank.
Oh,
That's
dude,
exactly
that's
what we
nice.
did.
Yeah.
Put it in the roaster.
There you go. You got to spank it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just
just
saying.
get a little bit, of that. What was
Fist
the word?
it?
Well, no,
Stuff it.
Violated. What?
You
Which
totally
one?
violated that
Violate your-
turkey.
How many ways we're gonna write it? We're gonna for next Thanksgiving, we're gonna have a list of how many ways can you violate your turkey.
Oh yes, I love it.
All right.
That'd be awesome.
The,
I think we should do it.
the dead turkey. And
The
that's
dead
worse.
turkey.
That
Oh,
now
yeah.
that sounds really bad.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's really
Especially when you pull out the penis.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Which is the neck.
Yeah, we
by
gotta
the
talk
way.
about the video. We gotta talk about this video. I think you should just share it in the comments so that people can watch it.
I'll have to go find it. But it's an
Yeah,
old,
we
that's
both
an old
have.
one.
We have a couple
Right.
because
Yeah.
I hadn't seen one too.
Yeah, and that's an old one, but it doesn't get old. And I've messed with my kids with the turkey neck, from the time that they were old enough. And I was like, look, and before I even said anything, they're like, is that a penis? And I'm like, uh-huh. And then I cook it. And
That
I
little
don't,
boy though, the way you get it was so funny.
the dry heaving.
Oh,
That's what
my
it was.
gosh.
I know the boy. Yeah, the one I saw, the boy's like, is it a boy or a girl? And then he starts pulling the stuff out, and he sees this thing, and he's like, it's a boy. And then all of a sudden he's like,
and he's still holding it in his hand. And the
Yeah.
mom's like, okay,
she's like,
you really should just
calm
put that
down.
down.
Calm
'cause That's just
down."
creeping me out here.
Finally, she tells him what it is.
Yes. Oh gosh, it was hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh God, so good. So good. All right. So any family drama at your dinner tables? Well, you're laughing and I don't even know anything yet, but
No, not really. I got
anything funny, like funny stories?
Mad. We didn't take one family picture, and I had pretty much my immediate, all my children were there, and my grandchildren, and I should have took a picture, and we didn't.
I took pictures with
I'm so mad.
my husband. I took pictures with my sisters. I took a picture with my oldest boy. I took a picture with my dad the day I was leaving, and I took a picture with my bonus mom. And then I took pictures of just everybody sitting at the table, and then I posted a bunch of these pictures just yesterday.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of looking back through them, and I look and I go, what the my nieces are flipping off in the picture. It was a selfie picture that my
Oh.
sister Tamara had taken of all of the cousins sitting behind her at the dinner table.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that the two of Tara's sisters have their arms around each other and they're both
They're
flipping
going
off.
like
Yeah. And then apparently I missed the third. There's another cousin also doing it. I'm like, oh, that's just lovely. And that's, up on Facebook. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I've
yeah.
had that.
I'm like,
Where my
thanks.
daughter and somebody else, it was Cameron, when we went and saw Cameron, the Cornicheks in Colorado, and we always take the picture before we leave. And Haley and Cameron are notorious for flipping off the camera. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, Haley. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, hey,
I just
But-
had so my son, he lived with his dad before. He's 18 now, and now he's living with us, and he still hasn't seen my nana, his nana, so it's my mom's mom,
Mhm.
and I hadn't seen her in a few years actually. And so we surprised her when he showed up. And there was a big hug, and she was crying, and she had some tears.
I saw those pictures you posted.
Yeah,
That was really cute.
it was really
sweet.
sweet. So it was really nice. And he needs to, I'm like, you need to go see her. You need to go see her more. And he's like, I know. He's like, I just want to go when you go. And I was like, okay, well, we'll start scheduling this a little better because, my Nana, she's getting a little older.
Mhm.
But I thought that was really sweet that, that he got to
Yeah.
see her.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She was so excited.
That's
so happy.
It's important. And
Yeah.
it was hard to leave my dad's. I was the last sister standing. The rest of them left on Saturday, and we left on Sunday. And my dad called me, and I think we were somewhere around Longview. And he goes, oh, okay, just want to check and see, where you guys were, where you're at and how it's going. And it was so hard to watch you guys leave. And I cried as you drove away. And I was like, oh, break my heart.
Mhm.
And so, there was actually an article that my sister Tamara had read recently that said, on average, you see your parents once a year, if you don't live near them.
Yeah.
And it puts it into perspective when you think about it in this way. So my dad's 78, And, you know, how long is he going to live? Is he going to live 10 years? You know, is he going to live 20 years? We don't know, right?
Right.
So if you're only seeing your parent or a family member who's, you know, distant once a year, I mean, you know, you could maybe only see them 10 more times. And so the point of that is to make it a point to see them more often.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I mean, my dad, you know, he was in Pittsburgh for years, and he's, you know, 6.5 hours away from me. And I'm making a commitment to go and see him every 2 months because it's silly not to.
Right.
It's 6.5 hours, you know,
Right.
seven tops. 8 if you're coming back
we
in
go-
raging holiday traffic,
If we
because that
go
was
in
awful.
a good time, we can go golf again.
We can go golf. We did not. Todd got to golf with the boys the first day we were there, and thank God he did, because then it just freaking downpoured the rest of the time.
Really?
It was a lake out there. So yeah, golfing. I mean, I can't not go to Homa's house every time I'm there. It's my favorite place
so
to go.
pretty.
It is. It has all these beautiful grounds in the front that you can walk. And then they have this amazing huge garden in the back, and so you can walk all through there and up through these trails. They did such an amazing job with it, and there's so many neat things. And then there's new things. And even
really?
though it was in the dark, there was something that's coming up over one of those bridges that you walk over, and we were like, "That's new." But then you know, and then they change it for the seasons. And
Right. I was about to say we went in the summer. It was August.
yeah, so big old trees. Oh, for Christmas, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And now the museum's open too.
Oh,
And so
okay.
there's a museum.
Sweet.
And then Homa's house, the owner, he got a grant from the state of Louisiana to build a walkway bridge from the Homa's house parking lot over to the Mississippi River.
Right.
So it goes over, and it's this massive steel, you know, no hurricane's taken this thing down, and it's huge. So you can now walk across, and there's some benches there and look at the Mississippi River, and then the river boats will come and stop.
I love the river boats. That was my favorite part of Louisiana.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna do a riverboat tour.
It's
I'm
so
definitely gonna
much
do it.
fun. Oh my gosh, it was a blast.
We should make it a girls trip.
We should.
could do
I'd be
that.
totally down.
So, but they
Is
come.
it close to Baton Rouge? How close is it to Baton Rouge?
Well, you can get on to Baton Rouge is right there, 20 minutes. My dad's from 20 minutes from Baton Rouge and an hour from New Orleans.
Okay.
So it's such a great place, and you can
Really is.
you can drive from there and take the what I call the back route to New Orleans, and hit all the other plantations like Oak Alley. There's one where the book Brer Rabbit was written. I've been there. I've been to most of them. So, but I just like walking. I like walking back into history. Would I have wanted to have lived in that time? No. I think we've talked about this before. Like, when you really think about it, you know, the heat of the summer in Louisiana on a sugar plantation, and you're in a 5-layer dress. No.
Corset.
Yeah. Corset and all that crap. No.
There is something that I do
Terrible.
want to talk about, though, that's coming up.
Okay.
So
What's
on
coming
the
up?
3rd, we've got 2 events that are going to be happening, and we're going to have our Miss Joshua with us.
Is that Friday?
That's
3rd?
Saturday. Saturday
Saturday's
should
the
be the
3rd.
3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. So one is the first thing that's starting is and let me pull it up too,
That's
because
this
I wouldn't get
Saturday.
yeah, it's this Saturday. It is the can you pull are you on it? Maybe I have
Well, we have
a
the Cleburne Parade, the Joshua.
well, the Cleveland Parade is on Friday. And then on Saturday, we have the Christmas on Main Street. I think that's what they're calling it. Hold on, I'm about to find it.
Okay.
It starts at 2, and they're having a cake baking contest or pie contest. Is what
Pie
it's-
baking, not eating.
Yeah, pie eating contest.
Pie
And-
eating or baking?
Well, it's a baking so you have to bake it, and then the judges are going to pick the best one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, I found the Burleson Parade, which is also one that we're going to be attending. Nope, that's not it.
I got to look at all my calendar stuff because I'm gonna forget.
I think it's Christmas on Main Street. It's called Christmas on Main Street. It starts at 2:00 in Joshua. It's on Main Street, of course, in Joshua, right?
Right.
And they're going to have a bunch of different vendors that are out for Christmas shopping. They're going to have that pie baking contest where our Miss Joshua is going to be one of the judges. And so she will be there. And then we have the Burleson Parade, which we are in the Burleson Parade, right?
I haven't signed us up yet, but we will be.
Okay. Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to. Okay. So JoCo and Miss Joshua will also be in that. And that starts at 6 p.m., but I don't think it starts right at 6. So we're going to be heading there right before
Is our
that
I know
starts
Miss
for the parade.
Burleson can't come, but can our team?
Um,
Have we? I don't know.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about that afterwards
Yeah,
and
so-
figure that out. And we're going to update everybody tomorrow too, specifically on where we're going to be and
Yes.
our calendar and all of that.
Right.
But November 29th today
Yeah.
is the 333rd day in the Gregorian calendar. On this day, San Jose, California was founded as the first civilian settlement in Alta, California. Thomas Edison showed off his phonograph for the first time, and Atari released Pong. Famous birthdays include Don Cheadle, Howie Mandel, and Anna Faris. November 29th also marks National Lemon Cream Pie Day.
Ooh.
So I like lemon cream pie.
I do too.
So I'll have to find somewhere where we can maybe get it today.
Yeah, okay.
It's also Giving Tuesday, and it's set to benefit the community. So I'm not sure if our communities are involved in that today.
And isn't it Taco Tuesday? It's always Taco Tuesday.
It's always Taco Tuesday. It's always. So find yourself a taco. It's
We're not specifying on which kind.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Electronic, meaning beef, chicken, pork, fish taco.
Right.
It's the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people.
Did she finally catch on? Or
No,
she
I've
hasn't?
been on.
I think
Okay,
she's on it.
okay, all
I'm on it.
right. She's on it. I was just making sure. I was
Little
like,
girls.
feel like I'm talking to myself here. That's okay, go ahead.
Okay, it's Isdal Woman Day. Learn about the Isdal woman case and the best ways to observe this day. Okay, I got to click on this one. Isdal ISDAL Woman Day is observed on November 29th every year. It's named after the Isdal woman, an unidentified woman whose lifeless body was found in 1970 in Norway, close to Bergen. The aim of this day isn't just this. What's so crazy about that? I am Norwegian, and I grew up in Bergen County, New Jersey. So interesting.
Okay,
So anyway,
that is
the aim
interesting.
of this day isn't just to raise awareness of this unsolved mystery, but more importantly, to pay tribute to and remember all those who have died in mysterious or disputed ways, especially so if their remains weren't able to be identified. It's also a day to reflect on their families and loved ones. It's hard enough to deal with grief, but it's even worse if you don't know what exactly happened. Ooh, that is very important.
Yeah.
And National Giving Day. National Giving Day takes place on Tuesday after Thanksgiving, which occurs every fourth Friday of November. This year, it takes place on November 29th. Did you know that the National Day of Giving was only created in 2012? National Day of Giving, also known as Giving Tuesday or Global Day of Giving, follows 3 major shopping days, blah, blah. Okay, so if you've got an extra $5 or $1 and you can, give to a local charity, that would be great. Today would be a great day to do it, to join in and, show your gratitude by giving to others. It's the best way. It's the best way to do it, really.
Yes.
So, anyway, we got 19 seconds. Just want to say, have an amazing Tuesday. Start out your
Yes.
week with
Happy
joy.
birthday. Happy birthday, Melissa Parkhurst.
Oh,
Yes.
happy birthday. And have a wow week.
Have a wow week.
We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Wow.
God bless. That sounds like a cat.
No.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio.